It's ODU week and a terrific opportunity this Saturday night for the program to earn win number 7. Coach, we talked about the message in the locker room, the scene in the locker room on the podcast on Monday. But starting Sunday, what was the theme? What's the emphasis this week as you look for win number 7?
Yeah, to be honest with you, it's probably not greatly different than any of the other previous weeks. It's really about us. I mean, we have great respect for ODU. I mean, they've had a program now for the last couple of years that they've had several really good winning seasons. They're very well coached. They got a lot of talented athletes. And what we have to do is just make sure that we prepare ourselves the best that we can and not worry about who the opponent is. I mean, we've kind of downplayed all the opponents because it's really about, can you improve as a team? Can you improve as an individual? Can we improve our practices and work to try to get better? And hopefully whenever the last game of the season is, that's when we'd like to have our absolutely best game. And so each game's, we're just trying to work as hard as we can.
It was a great feeling because, that we get that 6th win. But Conference USA gets five bowl slots, and I think there's 6 teams with 6 wins. So right now we just got to put our heads down and keep going and keep grinding and just get as many as we can and take it week by week.
Obviously the whole game, just a big defensive game. They get stops, we get stops. They go 3 and out, we go 3 and out. And I mean, we knew before long that they have a good quarterback, a good offensive coordinator. They're going to put a drive together. They put a pretty good drive together. We kind of had a couple penalties ourselves, and they got on that line. We just looked at each other. I looked at my brothers, and we said we weren't going to let them score. We had the game in our hands. I think we were up 14-7 at that point, and it just took heart. I feel like our D-line showed a lot of heart. Our corners, I mean, if they would have got challenged, they would have been there to make a play, and we just showed that we wanted the game. I feel like guys are just putting in a lot of effort. Leaders on the team like Trayvon and Nico and Bryce, they're getting more film, man. They're playing for each other. And we know it's coming down to the line, and we only have so many games left, and we knew that 6 win is going to possibly earn us another game. We just wanted it back. I mean, it didn't come down to one play. It didn't even come down to just this season. I feel like everybody in this organization, everybody in this school, down from the equipment staff, down to the support staff, even to the alumni, people who came in before, people who mentored me, helped get us to this point, and we're not even done. I feel like we got leaps and bounds and further to go, and there's no limit to where we can go.
I just kept telling the guys, keep going, keep going. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Just keep your head down and keep grinding. And that was really the message at halftime. Like, guys, we're moving the ball. Just avoid that one mistake. And we did that, and we were able to score 2 touchdowns, pretty much off rip in the 3rd quarter. And I wish we could have kept going. We could have kept building that momentum. With the pick, that really kind of killed it. And gave it to them. But we were able to pull out the W, and shout out to the defense for that goal line stand.
As we get to know our players better, I mean, at the start of the season, I mean, we'd never ever played a game with any of these guys, and you start to find out, okay, this is what this young man does very, very well. This is areas that maybe doesn't do things as well. So you try to create opportunities for them to contribute to play off of their best potential and the things that they can do. And obviously, you want to get playmakers into the game. I don't want to be standing on the sidelines and have the best guys on the sidelines with me. So, whether it's alternations or whether it's in packages and get guys on the field. And as the season goes along, we hope that we kind of grow some of those packages.
So, just to say something about that, I feel like something that strikes in my mind every time is something Coach Davis says. He says for guys to match their intensity. So I feel like we have a guy every day who just sets the bar of how we're going to practice. So some days it's Fred Rush, some days it's Trayvon, McGough, and I mean, we just pick each other up. And you see a guy with energy and passion and love for the game come out to practice, no matter how tired we are, you just want to be like him. So I feel like we have a guy every day, and that's really what drives the team, that single guy. Maybe it's multiple guys one day.
It was an unbelievable moment for me. I've been here for 4 years now, and with little success, but I don't really know how to explain it. Like, it was just like the feeling was it was out of this world. Like, I didn't know what to think. I was just like, let me just pause. Let me just try to soak this in. Let me just capture it and capture this feeling and use it as fuel and use it as motivation, to get that 7th win, get that next win. And so we can just keep feeling confident, keep moving on forward to our goal.
They're a lot better than what their record says. They have a lot of great players. Laurie, I played against him 3 years. He's a great back. They have a good coach, great leadership, and they won a bowl game just like we have one now. And they're going to come out and give us their best offense, and we got to come out to play.
They're a great team, and they're well coached. I've had some experience with this coach. I played him for 4 years. He's a great coach. He coaches these guys well. They're very technically sound, and they got a great D line. I think they're leading the conference in sacks, if I'm not mistaken, and their secondary is obviously well because they can cover people and long enough for them to get sacks. So we got a tough challenge this week, and we're ready for it.
if you want to really truly try to help create a home field advantage, I mean, getting people to come to the games, being involved, being electric. Right now, I mean, obviously, and I could not be prouder. I don't know if I've ever gone to a school where the band was more involved, where the dazzlers are involved, the cheerleaders are involved. They are working as hard as they possibly can to try to get the fans, and little by little we'll start growing those. But we need to get more FIU alums in the stands, and get more students in the stands, and obviously create a great home field advantage.
See everyone out at Ricardo Silva this Saturday night, ODU and FIU.